After having spent 6 years in Pakistani prisons, Indian national Hamid Ansari is finally back home. Now he has crossed the border on Tuesday and has now reached New Delhi. Ansari is currently being escorted by External Affairs Ministry personnel and will be staying at an undisclosed location in the Indian capital. Ansari is expected to meet Indian External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj at 11 a.m., following which he is expected to leave for his home in Mumbai. The 33-year-old Ansari crossed to the Indian side of the Wagah border a little past 5 p.m. yesterday. Ansari was allowed to cross the zero line by the Pakistani Rangers after the conclusion of the retreat ceremony. As soon as he entered India, Ansari was seen falling to the ground and kissing the soil. Ansari was greeted by his parents and brother who were waiting at the border. In 2012, Ansari was taken into custody by Pakistani intelligence agencies and local police in Pakistan's Kohat. Ansari had entered Pakistan through Afghanistan to meet a girl who he had befriended online. Ansari was sentenced to 3 years of imprisonment by a Pakistani military court in 2015. He was held guilty of possessing a fake Pakistani identity. Ansari was lodged in the Peshawar Central Jail and his sentence ended on the 15th of December this year. The Mumbai resident was released from Mardan jail yesterday. Siddhant Sibbal, principal diplomatic correspondent from New Delhi, joins us live. Now, Siddhant, a very good morning to you, first of all. Now, the Indian national Hamid Ansari is back home after 6 years. His return was high on emotions and drama. So what is on the agenda today here in Delhi?
Well, very good morning to you also, and today is his first official day in India. He of course has arrived here in Delhi just a short while ago, just 1 hour ago. Ansari and his family arrived here along with journalist Jatin Desai. He was taken by the MEA officials to an undisclosed location. After that, he will be meeting the Indian External Affairs Minister. But today is a day of celebration, joy. Yesterday was a long day for his family. Every minute counted. We saw those visuals at around 5:30 p.m. yesterday, how there were scenes of jubilation, joy, and of course some tears also, because it's after 6 years that he has arrived back. He of course went to Afghanistan, and from Afghanistan he went to Pakistan to meet love of his life, which of course never happened because he was arrested by the security officials. Though the Pakistani challenge tried to prove that he is a spy, that never happened because the courts there, a military court there, imprisoned him for having a fake Pakistani passport. But whatever happened, all is well that ends well. The story highlights the issue of so many Indian and Pakistani prisoners who are languishing in each other's jail. And Jatin Desai spoke to Wion, the journalist who is instrumental in his release. He said that it can be a stepping stone for release of more prisoners from India and Pakistan.
Right. Siddhant, also, you have been speaking to Hamid's parents all along this time. What have they said, and how do they intend to celebrate the return of their son after 6 years from Pakistan?
Well, they have been thanking the governments of India, the governments of Pakistan, the people of both sides, especially the media and the civil society. They said without media who highlighted the issue, we here at Wion 1 year ago highlighted the entire issue. Before that, Pakistan was not even acknowledging his presence, that Nihal is in their custody. We found out that he is in Mardan jail, and yesterday we covered his entire journey, starting from Mardan jail to Lahore to Wagah and Amritsar, and finally reached Delhi today, and we'll be tracking from Delhi to Mumbai his entire visit. But by and large, his parents were thankful to everyone, the civil society, and the key word came from Jatin Desai, the hero of the entire story, who worked tirelessly for the release of this man and to highlight the entire issue, who said not only India and Pakistan should release the prisoners languishing, but also trust each other, because it's the lack of trust that is stopping them to look the entire issue through a humane view. I can give you some stats also. This year itself, India released 10 Pakistani civilians, and Pakistan released just 2, including Hamid Nihal. So ratio is of course 1:5 ratio, but there are cases of so many fishermen also. Approximately 400 Indian fishermen are languishing in Pakistani jail, and approximately 150 Pakistani fishermen are languishing in Indian jail. So he basically said that a humane view should be taken, and these prisoners should be allowed to leave so that they can spend their life and of course their good time with their family, unlike Hamid Ansari, who practically wasted 6 years of his life in the Mardan jail.
Right, Siddhant, thank you for joining us with all those details. Now, like what Siddhant said, the Indian envoy to Pakistan, Ajay Bisaria, has now said that India is committed to bringing back all prisoners back home, as many of them continue to languish in Pakistani jails despite having served their sentences.